Vehicle Setup. Step 1. Unlock and raise your tanker drive-away protection bar. Remove your tanker loading valve dust caps and ensure the valves are free from dirt or grime. Step 2. Connect the gantry overfill protection system plug to your tanker's overfill protection system base connection. Note, this is generally referred to as a Scully plug. First on, last off. The overfill protection system plug must be the first connection you make between the loading bay and your tanker, and the last connection to be removed between the loading bay and your tanker. This plug provides an earth between your tanker and the gantry, equalizing electrical resistance and reducing the buildup of static electricity in your tanker during loading. Step 3. Ensure the earth clip connected to the metal bucket is securely attached to your tanker before opening the loading valve to drain any remaining product from the compartment. Step 4. Your tanker's compartments must be then drained into the bucket before loading. Step 5. Continue draining each compartment, ensuring only one loading is open at any time during draining. Step 6. Once you have drained all compartments, transfer the earth clip on the bucket from the tanker to the loading bay product returns tank. The contents of the bucket are then immediately emptied into the product returns tank. Do this to prevent accidental spillages. Step 7. Biofuels blends must not be placed into the normal slop systems. If biofuels blended products such as E10 and B5 are drained, they must be disposed in dedicated product return systems at the gantry. It is important to use an earth clip bucket. If you do not, it can cause the generation of a static charge, which may ignite any flammable vapours. Buckets with plastic hand grips must not be used as they prevent electrical continuity and can generate a static discharge. Step 8. If product is to be loaded into a compartment that already contains product from a previous load, then the amount of product already in the compartment must be determined prior to loading. Your vehicle must be check dipped. This must be done complying with the working at heights policies. Step 9. To prevent product contamination, the correct product identifying tags or tumbler labels on the tanker loading valves must match the product to be delivered. Product tags or tumblers must match the actual product to be loaded in the compartment. Step 10. Disconnect the vapor recovery unit hose from its storage point on the tanker and connect the hose to the loading bay vapor recovery unit connection. If your vapor recovery unit hose is not connected to the loading bay controller will not allow loading to commence. The vapor recovery unit hose is there to remove the buildup of dangerous flammable vapours during loading. Step 11. Select the gantry loading arm for the compartment to be loaded. Step 12. Double check to ensure the loading arm product label and the tanker loading valve product tag or label match. Step 13. Connect the bay loading arm to the tanker loading valve. Ensure the bay loading arm coupling clicks into place. Hold the loading arm in place and operate the loading arm coupling tension handle. Ensure the handle is fully engaged. Do not force the bay loading arm into position on the tanker loading valve. It may be necessary to realign your vehicle with the gantry. Excess stretching of the loading arms can lead to premature wear of the loading arm and tanker loading valves. This will cause product leakage. In order to prevent body strains, correct manual handling techniques such as bending your knees and not twisting from the waist should be adopted. Do not force the loading arms into place. If the loading arm doesn't locate or click into place properly, do not proceed to load the tanker. Contact a site supervisor. A maximum of 3 loading arms are to be connected at one time. Possible back pressure and the subsequent venting of excess vapours can occur. Ensure your work area is clear of any obstructions that may become trip hazards in an emergency. Do not attempt to reverse vehicle without supervision. Doing so may result in damage to your vehicle, gantry loading equipment, or injury to other terminal personnel. Your product is now ready to be loaded into your tanker.